Hey, true believers, Englentine here with a review of Avengers Back to Basics #1. Alright, so had no idea this book was coming out. I can't think of a reason for this book to be out. And after reading it, yeah, guys, when you say back to basics, you really have to mean storytelling, structure, maybe what made the Avengers great in the first place. Instead, it seems like when they said it's going back to basics, that it means that the art must be basic, that the storytelling must be basic, and that it must be forgettable. Actually, that's not. That is kind of being mean. The book is at least fun, which is something you don't get a lot from Avengers these days. I mean, have you been reading that Crap No Surrender storyline? It is just... yeah, that's forgettable as well. Not all that great. So this is set up by having Kamala Khan looking through a VR Viewmaster in order to learn about the history of the Avengers, and here we're shown basically Ragnarok. Tony Stark and Pepper Potts are at a lake. They're having some sort of eclipse showing where they created some glasses where people can stare exactly right at the eclipse without harming their eyes, and they get attacked by I guess mythological creatures, one of them pulling Potts into the water. Get this, because these demonic like creatures have been watching Tony Stark and see that Pepper Potts is ruining her life. Pepper Potts has the interest of demonic creatures. There you go. I always wondered about that. I'm not a big fan when the side characters are brought in. It's just like, you know what? Really, would a demonic creature pay attention? You know, it's like the Watcher coming down to talk to Willie Lumpkin because of the way he delivers mail. It just wouldn't make sense. But that's a nitpick. The other side of the story is Thor and the Hulk. Well, at least Bruce Banner are talking. Thor's all about being a warrior, and he's talking to Bruce Wayne and everything when Loki shows up to explain what's going on. Their scene is all exposition. That's all it's for, and that's where you're going to get the story. Loki comes up, he says, oh my gosh, this is what you're up against, and he basically is there to say you're up against this monster, this monster's coming, watch out for this creature, and that is the entire point of Loki to being there. As a matter of fact, at one point he says, hey, I was going to help you, but now because this happened, I'm not, I'm out of here, bye-bye now, bye-bye, and there you go. Once again, back to basics. This is such an easy comic book to read. There are fun elements to it. I enjoyed reading the book. It's kind of like watching a guilty pleasure movie. You know what you're looking at is bad. You know that the story is not good, or it doesn't connect, or maybe the characters aren't there. It's like watching Commando or something, and I'm not saying it's as good as Commando, but you know Commando with Arnie Schwarzenegger is not a good movie, but still you enjoy it. And that's kind of what I got out of this book. It is in no way, shape, or form good, but it is fun. It is enjoyable. It's entertaining. This would be a good first comic book for a kid. You know, something to throw them in the deep end. It's not a kid's book like a Harvey comic or one of the YA books, but it is harmless enough that a kid would get excited, maybe even scared in some scenes. They would definitely be reading up. We're definitely reading down. I mean, this is not intelligent to any adult, but to a kid, it might just be that one little extra push that would get them to read something else. So in all honesty, I'm kind of two minds about this. It is a guilty pleasure book, so I can't give it a rave review. I can just say, you know, hey, you might enjoy it. I enjoyed it, but then again, you could pick this up and read it and think it's absolute crap. This is one of those books that would go either way. I can't recommend it based on that, but I can't say it's bad either. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Have you read Avengers Back to Basics? Are you planning on it? Did you even hear of it beforehand? I mean, seriously, gosh, this is such a out of left field book that doesn't need to exist. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, or if it's one of these books that'll spark your interest. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, of course, because that gets word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Oh, and that notification bell. Wouldn't want you to miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts, especially on Sunday, 8 or 9 o'clock every week. We do Comic Book Thunderdome, where we put two geeks against each other, debating basically comic book trivia. It is tons of fun, so make sure you check that out every Sunday. Alrighty, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, yeah. Go on over to Patreon if you like the channel. Help support, help us to keep the lights on, and help us keep making videos for you. We have a graphic novel giveaway every month. Last month was won by NERDROTIC channel. And this month it was requested, hey, can we do a winner's choice, a winner's pick? That's what I started to say, but I started to say poise because, you know, choice and pick, it happens sometimes. I could edit it out, but yeah, whatever. Alrighty, but yeah, we're having a winner's choice here. You could pick it from any of these graphic novels if your name is chosen. And every month, one patron gets wins a graphic novel. So go on over. We also have tier rewards. You know, we got 1, 5, 10, 20, and even 50. That's basically I'm your bitch. But yeah, whatever fits for you, whatever you may like to do in order to help the channel out, we appreciate. We appreciate everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, we say thank you very much for watching.